Now, in taking 100% control of our destiny, one of the things we have to focus on is belief. We already talked about one, clarity of what you want. We talked about clarity of what you want. That was an area to really focus on. The next thing is belief. Belief. You must believe that you can get what you want. You will not be able to take action if you don't believe in something. Remember, belief is a choice. You choose. You don't just wake up and you say, I believe somehow. No, you sit down and decide and say, I am choosing to believe. If you can't believe in something, you will be stuck. By the way, even limiting beliefs are a choice. Sometimes they are limiting beliefs. I can't. Me, I can't. My family, we can't. No, this cannot happen for us. Us, no. Who am I to manage this? Why am I thinking like this? These people, what are they telling us? These people are messing me up. I don't think I can. Those kinds of beliefs are also a choice. You choose to believe like that. Those are beliefs about money, beliefs about wealth, beliefs about success, about poverty. Sometimes we think people only fear problems, fear bad life. No, some people actually fear good life. Some people fear success. How will people see? How will people see me building a house like that, living in a home like that? How will people see me driving a motor car? How will people see me also coming in a place which looks like that? Some people actually have limiting beliefs, negative beliefs, even about good things. And these beliefs are always a result of our earlier experiences from childhood, from those formative years, 1 to 4 years. Now, any belief you choose becomes your truth. When you choose to believe in a certain way, that thing you have chosen to believe becomes your truth. Every time you try to do something which is against your belief, is the opposite of what you believe, it becomes difficult. It is just, you just can't do it. And that's why we are saying to take control of your destiny. Number one, we saw clarifying what you want. What do you want? And this want, we said, it's not just that, no, people are making money in this thing, I also want it. People are making money in this one. And it's not about making money. It's about the voice, the whisper, that message which never goes away. It can keep quiet, but it keeps coming back. Your soul is telling you, that is what I want. That is something you can do even if nobody is doing it. That's the voice of your soul. You can decide to follow people and you say, I also want to do like so and so. I also want to do like the people are doing. Yes, you can. But many times it won't last. Because when those people turn away from that thing, you will also turn away. Why? You followed people. But if you choose something which comes from inside you, deep inside you, then that is authentic. It's the voice of your soul. The voice of your soul is in connection with the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God knows how He made you, how He wired you. In the Bible it says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. The Bible says, before you were created in your mother's womb, I knew you. Now that voice which comes to you, that voice, that whisper, comes from that place where you were made before you came even in the womb. Before you came on earth, there is a place you came from. That voice comes from that place. That is how original it is, that voice. That is how authentic it is. That is how powerful it is. It comes from that dark place where you came from before you even entered the womb. When you connect with that voice, that thing has impact. That thing has power. That thing attracts resources. That thing attracts partnerships. That thing attracts impact. That thing turns around the communities. That thing gives you a name. That thing lasts. When you do it, it lasts. It stands the test of time. Why? It is not just by fashion. It's not just by following people. It is coming from where you came from. That's how some people manufactured an aeroplane. Those people who manufactured an aeroplane, it wasn't there. People said they are mad. People said these people are mad. These people are sinners. Because nobody is supposed to fly in the air. Flying is only for birds and angels. That's what they told those people. Birds and angels are the only ones supposed to fly in the pattern of God. Anybody who thinks you can fly in the air, you are a sinner. You are sinning against God's plan. That's what they told them. But those two men, the Wright brothers, they said, no, there is something we feel. There is something we feel. You people can talk like that, we can even be discouraged. But when we sit down, there is something we feel that a man can fly in the air in something. That's how they made the aeroplane. That's how they made the radio. That's how they made the telephone. That's how they made the motor car. Today we cannot do without the motor car. Today we cannot do without the telephone. Even you, all of you who are attending, you have your telephone very near. Some of you are actually attending on your telephone. That's why you have the telephone. That's how we have the motor car I talked about, the telephone I talked about, the radio. We have the radio. People believed and listened even when it wasn't fashion. Even when they didn't have support, they didn't just follow. The motor car. What people were using before the motor car was a cart. A cart. A wooden cart. Pulled by horses. That was the motor car. That was the transport. Pulled by horses. And someone said, I want something for transport which doesn't have horses. People said, you are crazy because it must have horses. He said, no, I can see inside me something which can transport you without horses. That's how someone created a motor car. So we talked about clarity of what you hear inside, what you feel strongly, clarifying that. Number two, we are talking about believing. When you have clarified it, don't think everybody is going to cheer you. No, some people will think you are mad. Some people will think you're crazy. You have to believe. You have to believe in that thing. If you don't believe in your thing, nobody will believe for you. There is someone called Seth Godin. Seth Godin said, nobody is going to pick you up. Pick yourself. Nobody is going to pick you up. Pick yourself. One of my mentors, Jim Rohn, said, If you are not happy with where you are, change it. You are not a tree. That's what Jim Rohn said. If you are not happy with where you are, change it. You are not a tree. That's how he used to speak. You are not a tree. If you are not happy in those 6 building blocks we talked about, change it. You are not a tree. Change it. How do you change it? Decide what you want. Write it down. Believe in it. Now, I did emphasize. Don't trust in your head. Don't trust that your head is speaking these things. No, write in a book. Get a good book. Don't use free books which are distributed in workshops and seminars, in hotels, those writing pads. Spend money and buy a good book. We are in the knowledge information era. This era is the knowledge information age. You are as good as your knowledge and information. If you are poor in knowledge and information, you will be poor in money in this age. If you have bad knowledge and bad information, your money situation will be bad. If you have nowhere you keep knowledge and information, nowhere, maybe you carry it in your head, you will also have nowhere where there is money called by your name. So, get a good book. That book should always be near a pen. And when these assignments we talk about, write it down. Write it in that book. Those 6 building blocks, those 6 areas of life: personal, family relationships, career, business, wealth, finance, investment, lifestyle, community contribution. Those areas, write them down and write down the results. Remember, you ask the child, what did you get out of 100? What are you getting out of 100? In each of those areas, what are you getting? Then you tell the child, next time work hard. Even you will need to say, next time work hard. And for you, your term begins now. Next term begins after this workshop, after this seminar. Work hard. And you tell the child, I will check the results when you get the report next time. Even you, life will check. Life is your teacher. It will check. Good. Our seminar is called Taking 100% Control of Your Destiny. We've talked about the building blocks, those priority areas. 6. There could be more. There could be more depending on you, what you want. But we often use those 6 areas: personal management, personal life, family and relationships, career and business, finance, wealth, investment, to do with money, lifestyle, and then community contribution. Those areas when you take 100% control of your destiny, you are actually saying you want to take 100% control of those areas of your life. When you lose control of your destiny, those are the areas where you actually lose control. Those are the areas which go out of hand. When external factors begin to control you and influence you and dictate over you, they actually do so in those areas. So we've talked about clarifying steps, clarifying what you want in those areas of your life. We've talked about belief. You have to really believe that you can turn around those areas of